Test, test. I see it on this side. Let me kill the audio on the speaker side. USB to USB audio device. How about now? Anything? Any change? Now it says working. Okay. So I cannot have music playing apparently. So you guys still can't hear the music in the background. But damn, that is so weird. Weird. All right, let me put the screen back up. So apparently the music playing in the background doesn't work with my setup. I'm gonna have to dig deeper to figure out what that is. All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind for next time. So can't have music streaming until I figure out what the hell StreamYard is doing with the audio and the different settings. So I went and got a webcam, a different webcam, so I could do web actual streaming with the camera, but that has a built-in microphone. So then I think StreamYard took that over. And then my better microphone that I've been using, it defaulted to like the audio. I don't know, a bunch of weird shit. Anyway, sounds good. Good sounds. All right. Wait, does that mean you can hear the music or not? Let me know if you can hear that. I know you see it playing on the screen, but I want to know if you can or can't, because I think that was the problem I was having. So I know you can hear me, but I don't think you hear DeFi Ds, right? Could always try OBS. Yeah, that's what I use to record my videos is OBS, but I haven't done streaming on OBS. So I went with StreamYard because it was just easier setup. But yep, maybe right. Next Monday I'll try OBS streaming because I do know. Yeah, no music, just mic. Okay, because I do know. Thanks, Gary Williams. I would not say I have a lovely voice, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder, they say. But anyway, so let's kill this right here because it's not playing for you guys anyway. But yeah, I'll definitely try OBS. Good tip. I've never set that up, so I'll have to play with that and try to run that next week. That's how I do all my actual video recording is through OBS. So let's see how they do for streaming. Anyway, don't really have much today. Actually, I did want to cover a couple things. So what I plan on doing is this. So I created this like new schedule that I'm going to try to stick to because you guys know I'm kind of like all over the place. So I kind of just put out whatever is, and that's the way you have to do content really within this space because Twitter is the real-time updates. And you take your time and try to articulate it and kind of educate on YouTube. And the crypto space just changes so much every like minutes, literally. So, but as a content creator, you got to have some schedule, or else you find like other content creators where they just fall off and they don't have any content and they disappear because you're focusing on maybe one thing and that thing isn't doing anything. So therefore, you got nothing to talk about. So appreciate it, Gary. Knowledge bombs, words of wisdom. Yeah, appreciate it. Doing my best. So thanks for all you guys that are out there, tuning in. It's 5 a.m. my time, so I appreciate you guys checking in, helping me work through these issues and doing live stream because I do enjoy having some actual feedback. So for the past 15 months, I've just been talking to myself. So it's great to actually have some people to talk with. But anyway, so here's the plan, the rough draft of what I plan to do. Let's zoom in here, make it easier to see. So this is the 5 a.m. Fireside Crypto Chat. I just picked that name. So it'll basically just be kind of whatever is on you guys' mind, whatever I come up with, anything that happened over the last week, crypto related, just general, it doesn't matter. Try to keep it basically 1 hour. That's the goal. You guys know I can talk forever. Then Tuesday is going to be my drip day. So I plan on doing just putting out content that's drip focused. So this way, the whole purpose with this so that I have a way to cover the entire ecosystem and not just Crypto Ranch spelled wrong. That's what happens when you do this late at night. Have a way to cover the entire ecosystem without just focusing on one thing. So Tuesday would be Triple D and drip UI, like all the drip focused stuff, faucet, reservoir, drip garden, anything related to drip. So any of the AMAs that we got, any updates, whatever, right? And if Triple D is out, then me playing Triple D, me running numbers on drip, whatever. I'll put that all on Tuesdays. Which for you guys, so clarification, this will actually be a day before for my East Coast people. I'm sorry, US based people. So these are BKK time. So like right now it's Monday morning for me. So I'm saying Monday, but it's actually Sunday for you people on the West Coast. So yeah, you'll be a day late basically. Then Wednesday, I'm going to do the crypto ranch and Change 360. Somebody asked me about Change 360. What am I doing with that? Since it's not crypto related, I'm not covering it as much. Like it will be crypto related at some stage, but right now it's not. So there's no sense in me putting it on this channel because the whole purpose was to cover content and projects that support drip. Like this is about the drip ecosystem. And now that I've pushed this to just be fiat based for the normies and there's no drip support, it doesn't really have a place on the channel, but it's my forever project. So it is what I believe I will be doing until they throw dirt on me or throw me in the oven and sprinkle me across the world with ashes, because I like the health and fitness, the mindset development. And if I can find a way to incentivize people to focus on themselves, I think the world will be a better place. And what better way to have people focus on themselves and selfishly reward them with money? So to me, this is it. There's nothing else I want to do. So I'm going to continue developing in this. But since it's not crypto related, I don't want to take up a lot of space. But Crypto Ranch is still here. So I'll be sharing updates on that. Thursday is going to be community projects. Right now, the biggest community project I see is Bitfighters. Yes, there are other ones, as I put down here. You got Droplet, Hellhounds, Guardians of the Reservoir, Lit Estates, Footopian, Drip 21. But this is going to be one I am going to be actively engaging in. I've been talking with the dev literally like every day, and he'll be doing an AMA with me. We were trying to do it live, but it doesn't fit his time schedule. So we'll be doing it pre-recorded, and it'll probably be out Thursday. So we're going to record it Wednesday, my time, but it'll be out Thursday. So that's why I picked Thursday this week. So yeah, I'll be definitely showing this on my channel, but of course, this is not me signing off saying I've done my research. This is just me saying, I like what this dev is doing. It's very simple and I see how big his ecosystem can be. And you guys know I'm big on collaboration over competition. And the only way the drip ecosystem works is if we as a community support the community projects. If we rely solely on Forex, you can see what that does and how long things can take for that. So this is me getting behind a community project at its infancy. Then on Friday, Animal Farm, Piggy Plinko. Since Forex typically does his AMAs on my Friday morning, this makes the most sense for me to cover that. Saturday, macro crypto updates, drip marketing DAO updates. I told you guys I'll be doing that once a week. So it's going to be macro crypto and drip marketing DAO. And this one I didn't even bother to change. That's the default of what Canva put in. But it's supposed to be general macro news, maybe the coaching, the mindset development, self-development, whatever. What do you guys think? You think there is a too large percentage of drippers hiding in the wings, stacking drip to take profits? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's definitely I've been waiting to run the numbers because people have asked me, but there's like no point right now in running the numbers because it can only go lower until Triple D comes out. Like, I'm surprised. I didn't wake up and do this, but I'm surprised that and I hate saying the word holding because it's not holding. Like, yes, it is, but just because it doesn't drop for a day or two, that does not necessarily mean holding. Like, we've gone from $197 to 25 cents, and we are getting excited because it's quote unquote holding the 25-cent range. That's horrible. But let me see. So I haven't run the numbers on this. 23. Yeah. So we're back at all-time lows. So do I think there's too large a percentage? Too large? I don't think it's too large. I think it's all depends on hype and forward-looking events and getting this out. Like I showed you, I know they have different tokenomics. I don't know if the video came out or not yet, but like I showed you guys with, or you will see with, what is this thing called? Seifu. Their tokenomics are different, but the fact that they inflated their supply 4 times larger than us, went down 96% lower than us, and have rebounded 12,000% in only 6 months, and they've done it in half the time. That gives me hope that you can still bounce back, so to speak. Now, take that with a grain of salt because that all depends 100% on the community. So I'm trying to pull this up here. That's why I had to sign in. Let's go to Drip. So the community and forward-looking events and basically the belief. If you if the community, not you, like if the community believes in Forex and what he's doing and his ability to execute and any forward-looking events for drip, then the charts will show accordingly. If the community does not, then the charts again will show accordingly. That's why meme tokens get so much hype. There's just a bunch of people shilling it, and they can literally be transparent and tell you it's got no utility, it's got nothing, we have no roadmap, we're just wanting to go to the moon, and the community gets behind it. So the big thing in crypto and DeFi, what I'm learning, and that's why I had to denounce my soapbox of being all about the utility and not being a degen, is because the degens won. They beat the hell out of me. Like, I get it. Their energy and who they are and what they're about right now, it is what's driving crypto adoption. And it will be that way until actual regulation that makes it easy for normal people on the sidelines to understand. So degens will win this battle. The war, however, will definitely be going towards utility, because after people get tired of gambling, they want a place to keep their money because they're technically gambling with fiat. So anyway, I digress. So what I'm getting at with this is when we look at these numbers, so we still got here, that's 7 million. So we've got 50%, 45% in the contracts. And then there's this other, what is that, 6 million. So 7 million is sitting in wallets. And the bulk of that has been added this year, like 3 million, 4 million. So it will definitely, Triple D will help shake that out. Now, too large of a percentage depends on what you mean by that. Like, how high are you looking for the price action to go? So we will definitely pump, because I believe a lot of this will indeed actually get put into Triple D. But I showed you guys, most of these people are holding this. Let's pull this up. They're holding it because they want to sell. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Like, that's the only reason they're accumulating all this drip. And so when you go back here, you can come in here to tax vaults. Oh, you guys can't see that shit. Let me see. Screen, window, present. Why is it not showing? Because you guys can't see the Telegram right now, right? I don't see that showing up on StreamYard. Where is the presentation for sharing screen? Let me see. I am not familiar with StreamYard enough to... Nope, that's not what I want. Let's see. Let's stop and then go back. Present. Share screen. Entire screen. There we go. That's better. All right, this is what I wanted to pull up. Yes. All right, so now you guys can see this so I can finish what I was talking about. So I showed you we have about 7 million in supply. So we go back to January. That's a cool thing about this. The liquid supply in January was 1.7 million. 1.7 million. Let that sink in. And January is when we started to, I want to say it was actually February, but regardless, 1.7 million liquid supply. And then we now have 7 million liquid supply. So almost 6 million drip has been added. We'll just call it 5.5 million. 5.5 million drip has been added. Liquid, sitting in wallets since January. That is people speculating. Like, there's no other way to call that, because we set at the 1.7 the entire year. I think since drip started minting, like, it got to basically 1 million and kind of sat there for a while. So you go to January and then all of a sudden we have 1.7, and they're only doing that. They're only holding this because they want to dump, like, at any kind of pump action. So the community is buying the rumor and want to sell the news, and you can see it by the wallet action. So to answer Gary Williams' question, I don't think it's too large. I just think it's going to take a lot longer than people expect to shake this out, because anybody that's accumulated 6 million drip over the amount of drip that's been accumulated over the last 6 months people have to speculate and get in. So there's got to be hype. There's got to be green candles. There's got to be new money on the sidelines coming in. Those people come in. Then the new people, or the old people, dump. More new people come in, buy the dump. You know, it's got to shake this 6 million out. Now, some of this could get sacrificed into Triple D, of course. But logically, it doesn't make sense for a lot of the 6 million new that came in to get sacrificed in Triple D because they bought it already at all-time lows. So why would you take that? I mean, you could. It's very hard to say. To take that, let's just say 57,000, 75,000, that's like 3 max wallets, basically. This one's like 4. If you have that sitting there, how much of that would you sacrifice to gamble when you could take profits? So that's the scary part. We don't know. A lot of DJs who will play with Triple D, but there are many thirsty for returns. Yep, exactly. Bless Jamie Serrano for staking max wallets with his day. Yeah, Jamie over at Passive Income Daily or whatever. Yeah, Jamie's a G, man, for sure. I've seen him. He was one of the largest. I don't remember which one his wallet is, but he was one of the largest liquid drip holders multiple different times, and he would go back and put it back into drip. Yeah, our supply is nothing near scary, easy to overcome. Michael Williams, I think Triple D will not come out until September. Yeah, man, I have no idea. I have some inside alpha on Triple D, but I'm not going to share it. I'm trying to get an AMA with one of the devs that was working on Triple D. That's all I can say. It will be out in May. Don't state the foolishness. Yeah, I will not get into that because people get upset. But yeah, I have some information, but I would rather get it directly from the horse's mouth. But we will see. So anyway, yeah, I don't think it's too much to overcome, but it is going to be challenging. So what I was telling people, and I mentioned this on my channel before, like if you're sitting on the sidelines, you'll have plenty of opportunity to buy. And I'm going to probably do the numbers. I'm hoping to wait. So maybe I'll do the numbers for Triple D by the end of the month. So if Triple D launches by the end of the month, then it'll be easier to do the numbers because I'll have real numbers and data to actually speculate with. But if not, I'll just do something based off of what we've seen and what I just mentioned now about the accumulation of 6 million drip. So we'll see. Let's see here. So yeah, showed you guys a weekly content calendar. So one thing I do want to highlight in this video is because I will be having AMA with the dev. I mentioned that before. Is this Bitfighters. So I already showed you guys. I made a promo video about this because yeah, I think what they're doing is just dope, awesome, man. They're minting down. So what I would recommend, because I can't give financial advice, of course, but jump over here to bitfighters.club/presale, and I linked this in my Telegram, and I'll post this in here actually real quick. Let me pull this up. Let's see here. Miscellaneous, no drip, because I want you guys to do your research on this. Check these guys out because I think they are doing huge things. Shit, did I miss it? Scroll down and go back. Here we go. So I'm going to paste this in this chat because damn it, man. Maybe I'm not going to paste it because I can't copy paste apparently on stream. Because I think you guys should at least do your research on these guys, look into it, see what you think. All right, let's go back. So, yeah, Bitfighters. So you can come over here and then you can look at all their socials and stuff up here and follow them on Discord and all that. And I will be doing a giveaway. So right now they got 65 early mints. What is this, OpenAI? No, we're not doing OpenAI. Go back, hugging face. So I have, the dev gave me 3 pre-mints. So actual mints that I have here showing you my wallet over here on JoePegs. So these are the actual mint cards that you'll be able to get your Bitfighter when they launch. And this is launching end of June. Like this is a game that these guys have been working on for multiple years, and they shelved it because they thought it was not ready and that nobody would want to play it. So, and the 2 devs both work at legit top tier gaming studios. The main one that I'm talking to, he's actually a project manager and also developer. So they had already developed this and they had already put it in with Bitcoin and all this stuff like that. because the dev himself, the one I'm talking to, has been in Bitcoin since like 2014, 2015, very early. So they understand sound money and all this stuff like that. So this will be coming out in June. And if you mint, you will be one of the first 100 to actually play this in game. And I showed you guys that the footage on my channel already. That was in-game play. Now, that's what's going to be available at launch, but they have a lot. Oh my God, a lot going on. Actually, they put this in their Discord, so it's public, but I'm not going to share any of the other stuff that they had out, but I can share some of the images they have in their Discord because you'll see it anyway. So let's see. Certainly hope PP and Triple D out with Scratchy on the horizon. PP. Oh, Piggy Plinko. I forgot about that, to be honest, until you just mentioned that. Yeah, we do know Piggy Plinko's coming because that's 4X's baby. Like, he will ensure the animal farm is successful. We may see negative price action right now for pigs and stuff, but or just animal farm assets as a whole. But Forex will not let that go. That ain't going anywhere. So you can definitely bet on that. So here we go. So this is over in their actual Discord. He has some images. Is it up in the announcements? Yeah. So let's see. Want to show? I saw it posted. So this is the fight. Those are the images. Where was it? He had a picture of the city. Where did he put these images? I don't want to share it. I've seen it personally, but I want to be sure he had them out here himself. And I know I saw it in Discord. Damn it. Where'd they go? Is it in general? I don't see it, but he did put out some images. So this thing is huge. So right now in the beginning, it's just going to be a just the actual battler game where you're just fighting, kicking, punching kind of thing. And then you can bet on one another. So spectators can bet on who's going to win the fight. And you can place those bets in the game. Oh, here we go. Here's the images. So, but there is an entire city that this guy has built. There's my promo video. Shouts out to me. So this is his early city concept. So when I made that promo video, I didn't even know about this yet. He sent or put this up in the chat afterwards. So there was going to actually be a city where these fighters can walk around, and it's got a lot of mechanics to support whales. So whales can basically get these city gates and start putting up businesses. And then you as, owners or whoever can own businesses. There's mining and crafting within the game. There's renting out your fighters. So like while your fighter is recovering or you're not playing the game, say you collect a bunch of them, you can rent them out from your headquarters. You'll own a club, but you can also own a city. And then as the club owner or the city owner, you collect passive income on all this. And all this is Bitcoin. This is all done in Bitcoin. This is insane. It's done what he calls it bits, but I guess they'd be Satoshis, but it's bits. So like in the game, let's see if I can find that image. Here it is. It's right here where this guy is. There's a drink machine. So this is where you place your bet and get into the fight. And then you come into this ring and fight. But over here is a drink machine. He's got it in his hand. You can see it. Let me blow this up. Sorry, guys. I didn't even think about that. I'm sitting here looking at this on a small screen. That's not fair for you. So you can see this drink beverage in his hand. So what happens, and you can see their health bars. When you fight, you take damage, obviously, right? Unless you're just a really good fighter and you don't get hit. But the only way to replenish your health right now is to drink a brew. And he's making that brew, like basically if you're, like me, back in the day, 1990s, arcade game style, you put your quarter on the arcade game slot next to say you got next. Or if you were playing a game by yourself, you put another quarter in to continue if you died. So this quarter, it's going to be represented in bits. So right now it's 0.001 bits, which is about 27 cents, 26 cents, the price of Bitcoin. And you will be able to replenish your health. And then you can jump back in the ring. Those bits are those brews that these guys are holding represent the brew of choice for supporting the currencies. I'm sorry, not currencies, the community tokens. So right now that will be drip. So every single time you fight, anybody playing in this game, fighting, will have to replenish their character's health by buying a brew. And that brew, half of that goes to drip. that's awesome. Like that's true, real in like utility, because even if you're a gamer, you can have this supporting drip. Now he's going to have other community tokens, like you mentioned, EMP and stuff like that. So he'll have different flavors, but you as the fighter will choose, which community you want to support. So if you want to support drip, you pick the drip brew. If you don't, you pick, whatever your community is. And that gives incentive for people like me, content creators, people like Ray, to get people to come in here into the game and tell them to play and, of course, support the drip price. And again, it's being evaluated or devaluated in evaluated in Bitcoin. That's nuts. This dude has built an entire economy. So what I'm getting at, and this is a mini game, this rat. What I'm getting at is that in the very beginning, all you'll have is the actual fighting, but he's got tons of extra stuff. So I want you guys to check this out and come over and read about it. Like, you got these attributes in your characters, and you'll be able to level them up. You have to train them in the head where you're in your club, and then you can be a club owner and stuff like that. Like, it is nuts. What do we got in the chat? What do we got? All these naysayers will suddenly be drip maxis again come July. Oh, you guys still talk about that? I forgot. I didn't check back in on you guys. One hundo. That is a good game. You just ruined the game for Michael Owens. Ruined which game? What did I miss? What do you mean? He hates drip bullishness. Oh. Well, I'm bullish on this. This is going to be epic. Like, I can't wait to play this. So anyway, what I was getting at. So just want to give you guys an overview. I'm going to do a deeper dive on this entire thing, because this right here is going to be epic as well. So this actually ties into what I want to tell you guys. So over here right now, I have 4 NFTs. I'm going to also try to mint one live with him. So I'll have 5. And he gave me 3. But I want to support this project because I believe in it. And as a content creator, like, this is content for me. So I'm going to be biased with this. And I still want to do my Crypto Ranch project. But man, this has me more hyped than Crypto Ranch, because here's what I'm looking at: collaboration over competition. Here's a passionate game developer. This guy, it's just 2 of them. 2 people created this entire system. And he's just passionate about gaming and try to build stuff for the community. And you guys know I want to collaborate and build stuff for a community. I mentioned my Change 360 platform. The goal is to have an actual NFT battler game where you're using actual sweat equity and it's tracking your biometrics, like what fitness trackers do. So all these metrics that your Fitbit does, your Garmin, your Nike Fuel, whatever, all these metrics that tell you if you are living your best self can be part of the attributes, so to speak, in a fighting game. That's how I see this. Your health will be based on how well did you sleep? What did you eat when you put that into my Fitness Pal? Like, I want to integrate all those things. And then your fighting and skill abilities, how you level up, will be based on what did you train? Did you go out and run? Well, then your endurance goes up. Did you go out and lift weights? Well, then your strength goes up, right? Like, all the stuff is already there. And that's my long-term vision for Change 360. So again, the reason I'm excited about this is because here is a dev that has built an entire economy. Now, I don't know if Change 360 can plug into this or if I can work with him to build my own platform on this. But the reason I'm hyping and supporting this guy is because I see his vision and it ties into my vision. So that's also where Crypto Ranch comes in. So I wrap these things together. Crypto Ranch is a crowdfunding model for the people that believe in the community aspect of DeFi and can collaborate together, put their money together, put their brain power together, and work towards building a project for the community with developers like this, with supportive content creators that are currently in that crypto community, Crypto Ranch community. And that is the future to me of DeFi. You have to bridge all these pieces together. No one person has all the answers. I just see the big picture, and I'm trying to get all the right people in the right space so we can move together as a collective. It is not about one person having all the power. That's centralization. That's government. That's totalitarianism. That's communism, whatever you want to call it. And it doesn't work. So neither does 100% democracy, because people can't make a decision. So you have to have someone take the reins and move forward, for sure. But you need all the right pieces in place. And you guys see how long it can take to get things developed if you don't have the right development team. So here's some guys that clearly are the right development team. And getting them together with the other pieces, moving pieces, is where I see this. And this is his forever project, him and his other dev. But right now they work full-time jobs. So they've been working this on their part-time. And they built this. It's nuts. So let's see. EH Strip, hook crypto ranch to pick fighters. Yeah, that's the long-term goal. Short-term crypto ranch, like I said, is just a crowdfunding NFT. That's all it is. So it's meant to just give people speculating on the sidelines a place to put capital, because as you guys have seen, man, the animal farm right now, TVL has been leaving. Like, that's not FUD. That's just people are, like I mentioned in my other video, it's consumer confidence. Whether you want to believe it or not, the money tells you where people's confidence and faith is. And if meme coins are doing $1 billion, their faith and confidence is in meme coins, whether you like it or not. And they're going to move around because that's what degens do. But I can't say that people have left the animal farm and gone to meme coins. I can't say that at all. I did that. I sold my pigs at about $45 and I went into some meme coins, but I don't know what other people did. But right now, pigs are at $30 and dogs are at $6. But again, I do believe long-term, Forex is going to turn this around. This is his long-term vision, strategy. It's where he gets his dividends. Pigs right now are, super low, but it's going to come back because this is what he's staking his reputation on. So it's just a matter of how long do you want to wait, and how long will the price of the assets go down while you wait, like we saw with Drip. 100%, he's going to work for Drip and develop with Drip. But how long will the assets go down before he does that? Remember, Triple D is a community project. All we can do is, the only one that I'm familiar with is Scratchy, and that's supposed to be July. Now, I believe that can definitely work magic for the ecosystem, but it all comes down to hype and marketing. Like, the scratch ticket model is amazing by itself, but if you don't hype it up and give degens a reason to want to play it, like if the marketing falls flat, then they'll just stick with meme tokens. So, but here's the big thing: that scratch ticket model, as a content creator or even as a meme token, you can pitch this to a community and get them to make the next Pepe, make the next Ben coin, make the next whatever, and tie it to a scratch ticket as well. So, like, there's definitely potential. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like shitting on it, but it all depends on how well it's hyped and promoted. And so I do believe Scratchy can turn the game around for sure. But again, how low will Drip go? Waiting on Triple D and Scratchy. So we don't know. I want one. Yes, sir. Support. Great content. The vision. Great idea. Perhaps you could open a gym in a Bit Fighters and implement your vision. Yeah, I don't know how this in and of itself will work. So since he's building this as a 16-bit system, like the in-game stuff I just showed you guys, so the images, he's kind of in the 16-bit realm. My vision is a different kind of NFT battler game. Like in my head, the first phase was cards, just actual battler cards, like NFT cards. But if it could come to this, then yeah, I don't know. Like, this just opened my eyes to how big this can truly be, and the fact that he's putting in other stuff. So, having the gym and the economy and all these things, it's like, I just want you guys to look into it. I'm super excited about it, but I can't tell you with 100% confidence it's Safu. When I asked him about the audits, he just said that they don't have any, but the contracts are going to be public and they're simple. So all he's doing is, like, the bulk of this game is built in Web 2, but the tokenomics side, where you're basically using Bitcoin, so that's just a contract with a wallet, and that's it. So you don't lose anything on that end. So at anything, if you think about it, there's no real exploits for you, the user, because all you're doing is playing a game, right? So it's the same way I want to do my Chain 360 platform. So if I steal the funds on the back end, but I gave you the product, then there's no exploit, there's no rug pull, there's nothing. You exchanged your tokens for, in my case, a meal plan or workout plan. And in this, you exchange your tokens for gameplay. Now, if the gameplay sucks, then you don't come back and play the game. Like, it's just that simple. That's where real product and utility works for me. But anyway, he's going to address the audits and all that stuff in our AMA. So also, yeah, in the stream, you guys can drop some questions if you want to ask in that. Gary Williams, wonder if Scratchy partnerships have lost interest due to the length of time for it to come. Was fairly sure at one point EMP was involved. Man, I don't know. I don't even know who was involved with Scratchy, man, to be honest. We are definitely coming up on a year. I believe Scratchy was teased in July, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. I have no idea who was involved, what that level was. But again, what I've been saying on this channel now for at least the past 3 to 4 weeks, hype and speculation. So if the community can get out there and make a bunch of noise for EMP, for hell, I don't know, Seifu, whatever. They're bigger than us, but any community, if you get out there, make noise and say, hey, you know, this will be great for your protocol. We'd love to see this tight tag team, whatever, then they could invest in it. Like, it's just a matter of speculation and hype. All it is. So I think a lot of the energy will come back once Triple D has launched. Right now, people are just frustrated, upset, and disappointed. As I said, that's their FUD, because nothing's happened. Like, you had the original UI teased a year ago, and then you had Triple D giving us hope in January, and then now it's been pushed like 5 months. You know, I'm personally on the camp that they should have went with their previous version, even though it was not as clean as Ray would say. It doesn't matter. Degens don't care about how great a what's this one? This is one I ended up getting into, so I know the website. They don't care if it is the best looking UI. So I ended up getting into this. I'm not shilling this, but the point is, this jumped up to it was doing like 11 to 10 million dollars TVL, and it's another meme coin. So it's dropped back down. I took my profits at a 3x and let the house money ride. I don't know where it's going now. Probably going to burn down with the other meme coins. But my point is, this is a simple website that somebody probably threw up and used AI to create these images and use AI to create this story. So they probably threw this up in a couple hours, and they ended up getting to I forgot what it was, like 10 million, $11 million market cap. Crazy. So what I'm getting at is that we would have been better off launching that original Triple D UI with all the hype that we had for Drip in that February timeframe, when we went from 23 cents all the way up to just below $1. That was all off of speculation. We had over 1 million Drip in the tax vault. If they had just launched Triple D with that UI as is, regardless of how great it looked, you would have given the community hope. You would have put positive sentiment back in the community. You would have had something out, and then they could have taken as long as they wanted to give the new UI and like integrate it. That would have been the way I would have played it. Just like I tell my devs, do not let perfection be the enemy of progress. But I'm not in charge. So all we can do now is see what happens. But you got to let the numbers tell you the story. So you can't let your feelings be like, well, this is better. It's going to do this, it's going to do that. It's like, no, here's the true sentiment and story of the community. You got Drip, 6 million being held liquid in wallets, back to all-time lows. And you got the Animal Farm TVL. I don't even remember how high this thing was, but definitely had videos where it was hanging around 170, 150 to 170. So 3 to 4x below that. You tell me what that means for the community. Let's see. Sentiment wins no matter what. Weird. Yeah, they could have a fine-tuned it and integrate it later, V2, what have you. Yep. Triple D. Yes. So anyway, back to this. This is why I'm excited about this, because it's already done. So what I'm going to be doing, I haven't made the video yet, but you guys, since you're here, I can explain it to you. So since I will have 5 cards by the end of this week, I will be doing a Twitter giveaway. So I want you guys to support their Twitter. I'll actually do a video and explain what this is. Support their Twitter and support their Discord, so that can get some eyeballs on this. And I'll be basically giving away 2 or 3 of these. So I don't know, maybe they're YouTube. They don't really do much on YouTube, but yeah, supporting their channels so we can get some more hype out there. And then maybe also I'll do a giveaway to someone that purchases as well. So that's maybe the 3rd one, because I want to see them mint out, because yeah, I'm really excited about this. So do something with someone sharing their Snow Trace transaction, and then a random giveaway to that. So that means if you mint one, you can get one for free. And of course, Twitter and Discord. So, but the last thing I wanted to share is this 1000K club. So their first 1000 NFTs is the players will give access to Bitfighter's Tesla Lab server. So it's actually the first 100. So that's going to be going live end of June. So these 100 that get minted, we will be able to play the game. So let me pull this back up. In here, in this, this is the actual hangout spot. So all of these, there's only 2 NPCs. It's the rat and the doc. This rat and the doctor somewhere, this guy. he gives the announcements. So all these other people are actually real people and chatting in real time. He said he played with the idea of audio, but the server and stuff like that may not support that. So this right here that you see is actually people typing on their keyboard. So the whole point of this is, in order to have this game pop off, you need people in the headquarters ready to fight, because these are real people. So you got to go over, place your bet, and get in line or get in queue to fight in the arena. And you can talk trash on the sidelines, and other people that are here will, damn it, I keep forgetting to make this bigger. I'm sorry, guys. Other people that are here will be able to watch on the sidelines, watch you fight. But they're real people, and they're actually typing at the same time. So this is a chat and real live time action event, meaning you need these people to mint out and actually be in game. So say for someone like me who's in in Asia, there may not be anybody online for me to fight with. So I just be hanging out in the game and nobody's there. So it's important for them to have a successful launch, because the game activity depends on who's in game at that time. So that's why I said, as content creators, this is a huge, because right now I'm on stream and I got like 22 of you guys watching. Well, I could just ask you to jump into Bit Fighters, and there will be a spectator role, where you can watch, but privileged access will go to NFT holders. So the server load, I think he said it supports like 700, but they're just going for 100. They don't want to go for 700 at launch and have all these problems. So in the beginning, it will be limited to this first 100 people who mint. That's how critical this is. And those people will be able to play on day one. And I will be one of those people, as well as maybe one of you lucky people. So all you got to do is maybe participate in the drawing or spend the 26. I guarantee this is going to go up. After he mints these out, this price will increase. So not financial advice, of course, but to support a dev like this for $26 right now, and his vision, like even if you're not a gamer, buying a pre-sale NFT mint for $26, and where this guy is developing and wants to go, and his roadmap and what he already has available, not financial advice, but I think you'd be able to flip this in the future for sure for more than $26. And remember, this is on AVAX, so there's hardly any fees. But this one I want to share. So this right here is critical. So at launch, there will be 1,000 of the 1K club cards available. So actually right now it's 100, and then eventually the max will be 1,000 for the first premiere. These will give players exclusive bonuses and opportunities. Players will be able to access the Bitfighters test lab, test all new features and mechanics with the dev team prior to release, access the hidden test lab section in our Discord server, pay no system taxes. As our private guests, we omit holders from paying any of the system taxes. Get a row on the founders log found in every headquarters. Members of the 1,000 are able to record text in their row of the founders log for all to see. And this is the huge part. The 1,000 earn a split of the 20% of the treasury yield forever. That is huge. You're literally being like a founder of this game and where this guy wants to take this. And this treasury, it's 20% of what's being collected towards this. Let me see if I can find that image on the Discord, because it's easier to pull it up. So that's huge. So you still got time for that 1,000. This is it. No, that is not it. He put it on his Twitter. Where are you, sir? It's an actual flow of the money that they want to have come, or how the money's going to flow in. These are some of the bit fighters. Definitely come check out the Discord, man. Like, they got a lot going on. Let's go to Twitter. It's definitely there. Easier to see. So I can show you where their economics are at. Let's see. Still have time. Where are you? There was a treasury. Yes, this is it. No, it's the same one. I was wrong. My bad. So I don't know where the treasury one is. So I can't pull that up right now. But there's one that shows how the actual treasury payouts are. Maybe it's in the economics. Let's see, prize pools. jackpots. There's a lot here. This guy, man, like I can't speak highly enough of what they're doing and what they're trying to do and what their goal is. I don't know where it is. But anyway, let's check the chat. Triple D, FUD alert. Yeah, that's me. FUD coach. Frustrated, upset, disappointed, 100%. But you see, I get supportive of people actually doing things. It's all about action. Actions speak louder than words. So at this stage in the game, I've just been wrecked. And shouts out to Crypto Knight. He made a comment to me. He's like, yeah, he got into crypto. He didn't plan to marry a project. He already married his wife. And in the beginning of my journey, I was like, yo, I'm going to go hard on drip and just go in. I want to do all my research and see how things are going. I think that's the way to win. Find a developer you can support and everything's going Gucci. And that's the way to win rather than gambling. Nope. I got wrecked. I went 100%, got out of everything else, devoted my channel, everything to drip. And I'm down 65%. I'm literally down more than Bitcoin. Now, of course, I can, pump harder than that. But this has been one epic shit show for me for 15 months. That's the best way to describe it. May not like it, but that's my journey. That's my truth. And I haven't sold hardly any drip. I think 3% of my drip that I've accumulated or that I put in, 3% that I put in 15 months. That's insane. So anyway, this is the treasury. So all these different things go to the prize pools and stuff like that. And then over here, that 20% I was talking about, is going to this BTC treasury. And I think this is where the 1,000, 20% to the 1,000 K club. So this treasury that goes here, you get a treasury yield, 40% compounded, 20% to prize pools, 20% to system, and 20% to the 1,000 club. So of those, there's only 1,000 people that will get this. That's it. So even holding their NFT, especially as we get closer to this 1,000 getting maxed out, you could just hold it and collect the dividends and at some stage sell to somebody else, because as this game grows, more of this will be coming in. And that NFT is a collector's item with dividend. And again, it's in Bitcoin. It doesn't get any better than that. This is a passive way to accumulate Bitcoin. It's crazy. Crazy. All right. Coming up on the 1 hour mark. What do we got? What do you guys got? Super wrecked. It is the way. Yeah. It's the way I'm playing it. Like I said, to the moon or sink or swim, whatever the opposite of the moon is. Crash landing, or never take off. I don't know. What's the opposite of the moon? Boss. Yeah, appreciate it. So this to me is where the juice is at. That's it. I was looking at multi-chain and stuff like that, different swaps. So that's why this is up. But anyway, what swaps do you guys use? I've tried multi-chain, tried Rango swap, tried any swap. I was trying to get from Ethereum. I'm sorry, for BSC to Ethereum. And Jesus Christ, man, the fees are so high. Luckily out here, I actually have a Binance.com account. So that was the cheapest. But I know for a lot of you, that's not an option. But what are the DeFi options out there? I got nothing else. How many NFTs are left? You've seen it right there on screen, 65. Well, for the first batch of 100. So after this batch, I would expect this price to go up. He sells out. Then he raises this a little bit, maybe, $1, $2, $3, maybe goes to $30. Right now it's 26. It also changes with Bitcoin. So we can make this 0.001 BTC. And that means the next 100 will be a little more expensive than the next 100, all the way up to the 1,000 mark. And depending on when you get in is how much it's going to cost you. So right now you have 65 of the remaining first batch of 100. And these are the first 100 that will give access to the server when this launches at the end of June. What other questions we got? What you guys got? Because I'm going to wrap this up on the 1 hour mark. Did we cover everything? So yeah, keep an eye out for a post for me, a video, Twitter post, and probably a community post on YouTube about how to enter to win one of these. So like I said, I have my video with the dev on Wednesday, and Wednesday I will mint another one of these just so you guys can see how it goes. But it's really simple. Bridge some assets over to AVAX, go over to Trader Joe's, go to Trader Joe, And that's the most common one. Go to trade and then swap whatever you got for some BTC. That's the pegged Bitcoin version on AVAX. So if I did USDT to BTC and you do 0.001, you see that right now is $26.90. But he could raise it and then maybe it goes up to $29 next time. Who knows? So anyway, you mint that to bits or BTC. Does it stand for BTC bits? Why is there a B on AVAX? Like, why didn't they make it an A? Anyway, and then you head over here and you'll connect your wallet and you hit go. Like, it's just that simple. And then you can go back over to Trader Joe and go to their Joe Pegs, joepegs.com. You can see it in your wallet, or you can go to Snowtrace and see it in your wallet. Really that simple. And then you'll come back to Bitfighter on launch day and be able to get in. So they already had people in their Discord. Their Discord already played this in December. So the game is done. There's nothing to wait on for this game. It's 100% done. And if you want to get the hype and hear how excited Forex was about it, come over here to their YouTube channel. And this video is right here, the Drip Battler game coming soon. This is the video that Ray and Forex were talking about on a live stream back in February, I think, maybe March. I don't remember when this AMA was, but the commentary Forex is giving is on Bitfighters. So they clipped this part out and then they played it on stream, and you could hear how excited Ray is about it. Ray already mentioned this in the Degen Cypher. You can see how excited Forex was about it. But I'm going to let the dev tell you why they decided to go solo on Wednesday. So you'll see that on Thursday. B is for Bitcoin. Well, that's already what BTC stands for. So why Bitcoin? That makes no sense. BTCB, Bitcoin. Why? It's on AVAX. So it would have made sense to be BTC on AVAX. I don't get it. BTCB. Anyway, I'm not going to split hairs on what they decide to call their tokens. Yeah, like USD Tether makes a lot of sense, you know. Wrap Bitcoin.e. Yeah. I don't even know what these mean. Yeah, it's a good question. I've never actually paid attention to the suffix on these. Yeah, E. Interesting. Anywho, coming up on that 1 hour mark, we do a video step by step to get an NFT. Yes, like I said, I'm going to record it live with the dev, but I literally just walked you through it. There's like hardly anything to do. So you just have to bridge tokens over to AVAX. You can use any swap. You can use multi-chain. That's what this was up showing. So you go to multi-chain, you bridge your tokens. I don't have anything I'll be bridging in this video because that will take too long. But you come to any of the decentralized swaps and you select where you're coming from. So like in this case, BNB over to AVAX, you pick a stable coin because that's the best thing to bridge from. So you can do USDT or USDC. And then once you bridge it over, it'll show up in your wallet as that asset on that chain. And then you come over to TraderJoeXYZ.com and you're just going to trade that asset for BTCB. Really simple. Everything you've done on Binance it operates the exact same way. Just another EVM chain. And then if you've ever bought an NFT or actually interacted with any contract on the blockchain, this is the exact same way. But yes, I will be recording this with the dev on Wednesday. I'll probably do it from a fresh wallet just so that it's easier to see. Or maybe I'll probably record that separate because I don't want to do that with the I don't want to do that with him. That just takes too long. So I'll record a separate video doing this step by step, and then I'll just put that into the video with him. Yeah, that's better. The Bitfighters is not working for me. What does that mean? I need more input than that. Got to be more details. MySpace. Damn, that's a shout out to 20 years ago, 30 years ago. The Bitfighters Telegram. They don't have a Telegram. That could be why it's not working. I only see Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Instagram. After we finish your troubleshooting MySpace, I'm tapping out. So tell me what you're talking about, or I'm going to end the stream here and have to catch you in the chat or something. Hey, Coach, what's the plan for Crypto Ranch to support Drip, or is this in the cards? Oh, well, you missed my spiel. You have to go back and watch that. So I'm still working on Crypto Ranch, waiting on some people to vote. If I can pull that up. I didn't pull that up in here real quick. So this is the Crypto Ranch. What do you call this? Chat thread. So I put up a vote in here. We've got 10 out of 30 people voted. They're ready to go forward. So proposal is to go forward with the MVP, which is a minimal viable product, to just basically put out the NFT and start staking on the animal farm, and then figure out afterwards where to put what to do with those assets. So I'm going to roll forward with the 10 people that are here to support, but I had like 30 in this group, but that's the way things go. People get excited, but life happens and they're not able to actively participate. So I'm going to be rolling with this with whoever is available at this time. But I had tons of people that have pledged their support, so I have their contact info. But right now, not all of them have voted or been active, so it's kind of been sitting dormant. But this week, I told them I am moving forward this week with this. So that's Crypto Ranch. Sorry, the Twitter not opening. Twitter.com Bitfighters. Works for me. Not sure what to tell you. So search for them instead. Go to Twitter and search for Bitfighters. Maybe that'll work for you. Because as long as Twitter's up, they're up. Do a search for Bitfighters. Yep, it shows up. So try that. If not, can't help you, sir or ma'am. Cool, found it. All right, troubleshooting 101. Gotcha. Simple swap. All right, guys, I am tapping out. It's been just over an hour. I do plan on doing this again every Monday. So this is part for those that just tuned in and missed it. Going to recap this real quick. So this is my flow. So every Monday, 5 a.m. my time. So these are in BKK time, which is Bangkok Standard Time. I'm in Cambodia, but Bangkok. So Monday morning, your Sunday night if you're in the U.S. And it'll be this fireside chat. Places talking about anything. Tuesday, we'll be putting out content on Drip. This probably won't start maybe till June. I'm gonna try to start it maybe next week because I already got content scheduled. But Tuesday will be my Drip day. Wednesday will be Crypto Ranch Change 360, spelling it right. Thursday will be community projects. So the only one I'm actually familiar with is Bitfighters, but if I hear anything about these other ones, I will try to mention that as well. Friday is gonna be about the animal farm, Piggy Plinko. Saturday, macro crypto updates and Drip marketing DAO. And Sunday is general macro news, self-development, coaching, nuggets, whatever, right? So this is what I will be scheduling so that if you don't watch content every day, you'll be able to figure out when to tune in and kind of have these, I guess, episodes about specific stuff. This way it gets it simpler for me. So that means everything will be concentrated on that day. So if something comes out, I will still do updates if it's a big news event. But other than that, it'll just be scheduled. So that means you may see some stats or you may see some speculation or whatever from old numbers because things change that quickly. But there's no way for me to just keep this up with all these different moving pieces and keep giving you guys content daily. Like I haven't missed a single day since I started. I have over 900 videos. So I want to keep that going and keep providing value and not just random stuff. So that means I have to get organized. So this is the organization. I'll clean this up and pin this in my Telegram and then yeah, that's the best place to pin it because if I pin it in the community here, it cuts it off because the community thread only does portrait. All right. Anyway, they always sell on Sundays. All right. You guys take it easy. Good night or good morning. And you know the drill, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See you guys.